be the most popular souvenir at the Confucius Museum. But why is it so popular? I'm going to go check out the original artifact.
And the origin of this one dates back thousands of years, and I want to know what it was used for.
Best of luck. So this room is filled with a set of woodblock prints, and each one of them tells a different story of Confucius. And what's really cool, if you look at this big screen in front of me, it also uses a digital method to tell these same stories with a bit more color, and it looks fantastic.
Just a tiny part of the 700,000 plus exhibits at the museum. Some are related directly to Confucius, and some tell stories of the era Confucius lived in.
Wow, this giant sphere features phrases from the Analects, but in different languages.
Alongside the sphere, there are also books of the Analects in multiple languages.
Japanese, Korean, this should be French, and then all these are English.
Displaying humanity's shared wisdom across cultures, this part of the exhibition also resonates with the theme of this year's Nishan Forum on World Civilizations, Beauty in Diversity.
Found it. So this yellow jade horse is the museum's crown jewel. I've got to say, it's a fair bit smaller and more delicate than I thought it would be, but this is a masterpiece of Warring States craftsmanship. And this 3D form was exceptionally rare for that period, about 2,000 years ago. And through this artifact, we can get a glimpse into the era of Confucius. All right, so mission 1 complete. We found this jade horse. And now we're on to our second task, where we're going to be looking for this portrait of Confucius.
It's right there. Wow, this is the actual artifact. And it dates back 2,000 years. And it's more than a piece of art, it's actually a belt fastener. But if you look closer, actually see the lifelike pose and striking blue glass eyes and gilded finish. Showcases superb craftsmanship. This actually embodies the ancient aspirations for status and nobility. Now I'm off to my next exhibit.
This part of the exhibition displays the wisdom of Confucius in 4 key parts. It explains his key ideologies of benevolence, rituals, doctrine of the mean, and his vision for an ideal world.
I found the digital version of this drawing, and if we zoom in by clicking on the giant screen, we actually see what's been written on the cloth. The quotes from Analect, 温故而知新，可以为师矣, which means revering the old to learn the new qualifies one to be a teacher. But actually, the real artifact is somewhere in the museum.
When I started learning Mandarin, memorizing quotes by Confucius was a huge part of that process. And if you were to do a search online, this is probably the most common image of Confucius that you would find. And it just feels great to be standing here today in front of the original piece from the Ming Dynasty 400 to 700 years ago.
This precious drawing also dates back to Ming Dynasty, with Confucius in the center and 2 of his students on the sides. That is Yan Hui, and the other one is Zheng Shen. If we squint our eyes, take a closer look, we see those tiny, neat characters painted with Chinese brush. They're taken from the Analects. It is an amazing piece of art.
These paintings are part of a special exhibition at the Confucius Museum themed When the Great Way Prevails, which is Confucius' vision for an ideal world.
It's a set-long event of the 11th Nishan Forum on World Civilizations, which is being held here on July the 9th to the 10th.
It's inspiring to see that traditional Chinese wisdom is still impacting global conversations today.
Which bridges cultures, promotes dialogue, and contributes to a more harmonious world.
See you in Nishan.